everyone. This is another drawing update video, but this is the one that I said would be based on my drawing class that I took this semester. So I took drawing 1A, which is basic, drawing class, drawing like spheres, proper lines, volume, the really basic stuff. So that we did in the drawing class, basically, drawing shapes, volume, shading, charcoal, all that stuff. I really don't like doing those stuff because, it's kind of hard for me to do it. I prefer doing illustration, but yeah, I have to take it, and it was quite a challenge for me because of the areas like shading and perspective. I'm not really good at, and I really don't use charcoal that often, so I wasn't really good at the charcoal work too. So okay, all the projects that you're going to see are in order, so they're from my first to my last to my final project. This art class, I only had it once a week for like 5 hours once a week, which was on Friday, and it would be from 9 in the morning till 1:50 in the afternoon, so it was almost like 5 hours. And we would sit on these like benches, wooden benches, and it was not the best experience to sit on that thing with the drawing board right here for 5 hours long, just plain drawing spheres, boxes. It kind of get boring sometimes. So yeah. So the first drawing, we only see him once a week, so we will have a project assignment due every Friday when we see that professor. So this is this first drawing you are seeing right now is my first project. So it's a pure contour drawing. So that means pure contour meaning that I did not lift the pencil once, so it's like a pure line. I did not lift the pencil. And contour, it means an outline, like a line drawing, not no shading, no detail, just outline with one stroke. So I was not very fond of this activity assignment. It was very difficult for me, and this is a self-portrait of me, by the way, if you're thinking who she is. She's me, and it looked creepy, but the professor told me it was supposed to be kind of creepy. So I think what grade did I got on this? I'll check. So I got a C on it. So yeah, that was a C. I got a C on this one. Oh shit. Okay. Whoa. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a lot of drawing, so I made the rest of the drawing fall out on my board. So yeah. Well, let me move this and zoom in. Well, this is another contour drawing. It's it's like 5 pair of shoes. So, but this time I was able to fix it around. It just has to be a contour drawing of 5 of my shoes. So I picked 5 random shoes, and then the composition had to be really good. So I picked a sandal that was facing toward me, and then some boots and a shoe on the side, and some yeah. So I think I got a C on this one too. He said it was supposedly messy. I do not really see how it can be messy because it's just pure lines. So yeah, I got a C in this one. This is the second project. Okay. Alright, so this is the third project. It's like this almost not really a contour, but it's more, I forget what he called it because it was like the third week of school. So it's like the skeleton, like a skeleton of a drawing, the contour skeleton. It was supposed to represent, the movement, or how line could add effect to a object. It's kind of hard to explain it. So yeah, I did not really do good. He did not really like it often, but a lot of people really did bad on this because this is something that a lot of people don't do. So like, go to the next drawing. Okay, so this is another drawing. Let me do my own. See? Another drawing. The same topic is a contour drawing, but with some black on it. We did this part of this in class. So, there was a chair, a lamp, and a stick on it. And, we're supposed to do a contour drawing of it. But he wanted us to pick a shape and color in black so we could give this, I don't know, interesting taste on it to see how. Oh, it was based on negative and positive space. So if you don't know what negative and positive space is, it's basically positive space is like, the object you're looking at, and negative is almost like the background of that object. So, for example, this right here will have been the positive space, and what if not this or that, like the background right here, will be considered negative space. So he wanted us to add some black on a negative space, so I chose a triangle so it could match the picture. So that was one of my projects. Oh, you can't see this one, too late. So I think you remember which one this one is. Let me see, you can zoom in. Okay. So if you remember my perspective drawing, this is actually the first version of drawing first point perspective. It did not really came out well. I mean, you obviously can see that. My perspective was really bad and simple, so I had to redo this, and there is a video of me redoing first point of a cedar. So that was after this one, but you could tell this one is not really that great. Take this one off. These off. So if you remember my later drawing, picture is this one right here. You're only watching those chairs. Wow. Let me zoom out. So if you remember my, I'm gonna move this back. Why did this look weird? So, sorry, tilted. So look, tilted. If you remember my, cedar project, video, I mean, yeah, I drew this one right here. I redid it because I had not a low grade, but I have a C I used to have a C in the class, so I really want to get a B in the class. So I redone it, and it took me 5 hours of focus to get it how it is right here. He said I would probably got A if I would had darken this first two, because he said that if you darken what's close to you in first point, like more than the rest, make it lighter, it add more emphasis of being closer. So he said, like, next time I should reconsider that I should have made this darker and made them lighter as it go away from me. So he really liked it. He said it was really good, and it was better than my first one. So yeah, let's push it down. Okay, stop fighting with me. Okay. So, let me move this now. This is another perspective drawing, but it's 2-point perspective. It's like, this one was a lot easier in the first point for me, because I forgot how to do first point. But I still want to know how to do second point. And I almost did it good. I did the outline right. It's just when I got to the windows, I started messing up. And yeah, I started messing up. They all look all angry. And what my professor told me how to do first point is the reason why they look angry, because I made the line angry instead of being straight. So yeah, it's like I know what mistake I made in this drawing, and luckily it wasn't that bad that I had to redo it like I did with the first point. But I know what I need to do for the next 2-point perspective drawing. So the next drawing, after this one we already finished covering contour, we move on to volume. And I don't really like volume. It's fun. It's like really nice, but I'm really bad at it. So I actually did not go to school that week, which kind of sucked, because we get homework anyway. So So I had to do this without, any help from the professor, any professional help. So, yeah, it's like, they look very rough, and they are. And yeah, it's like hard because, especially I didn't know how to draw them really well. So, yeah, yeah. This is another set of spear. Same thing. It's another spear, but with a volume sharp. If this looked a lot better at the original, which I drew over, the original, he did not like the original, so I had to redo another spear. And I was too lazy to redo another spear and volume short, so I just redo the spear on the original. So this is the second time I'm redoing it because he did not like my first one. So I had to, redone it, and he told me what I could have done to make it more smoother, and I listened, and this is how this one came out, which I really like a lot better than the other one that I've shown right now. If you're wondering what this is, I honestly do not know what it is. This assignment was supposed to be, he wanted us to draw something chaotic, like something weird, odd, but at the same time it had to be structured. Like he wanted us to draw a whole bunch of craziness, but he wanted it to be structuralized. It's kind of hard to explain. So, he wanted to put in random stuff, but at the same time he wants to know what we were putting. Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain this one. Okay, this is when we went to charcoal now. I am not really fond of charcoal. I really don't use charcoal that much. If you notice, I have never done a charcoal drawing video. So it's when we got into charcoal, and like I said, I'm not really good. So I did our assignment with the charcoal drawing with volume of charcoal drawing pepper. This is supposed to be a bell pepper. So, you could tell I'm not really good. So I actually have to redo this assignment. And so let me show you the second one. Which is on the other side. Right here. This is the second version of the bell pepper, which I did another one. But it's a lot better than that one, I think, because I actually knew what to do now. So yeah, I got used to doing charcoal. This was like 3 or 4 weeks after I got used to charcoal. So I did a lot better in this drawing since the first one. So this is these are two drawings. So this is another not a spoon, but I have to redo the JR. This is a JR, if you can tell. A J right here and an R right there. So this is supposed to be my initial. So it's supposed to be a volume drawing, but he didn't like it, and you see it faded. I kind of try to erase every attempt doing the same one instead of doing another one, but I messed it up, so I made another one right after it. And this is a spoon. So this is my second version of JR. So it came out a lot better than the first one. It's a lot huger, and I think if you could see, you could tell that I have volume in this one. So yeah, so I have volume in this one. So yeah, it came a lot better than the first one. This is a background picture, and this is another background picture. So this is one of a project, and if the building looks off and stuff like that, I did not use a ruler. I did not use a ruler because I saw the professor did not want us to use ruler, and yeah, so he didn't take off points. He actually really liked my drawing. He said it was like more for a math drawing class, like an art major class, and he really liked it. He liked this. He liked it because it was like illustrated do kind of. I'm not sure how he explained it to me, but he gave me A on this drawing, which I was surprised. So yeah. Okay, let me take off these. These are old drawings, by the way, from last summer. Yeah, I improved a lot since then. So, put it right here. Okay. So, if you wonder what this is, it was supposed to be a... Okay, sorry about that. My camera just died, so yeah. So if any piece is missing, yeah. So what I was talking about. So this is another project. It's a photorealism drawing, meaning that we had to copy a part of the picture and try to make it realistic as possible. So, well, you could actually make a graphic or look exactly like photo, but like I'm a beginner, so yeah. So it came out really good, but not as I like as a picture. So yeah, he gave me a high B. I guess I would have gotten A if I didn't do the outline. I didn't know that we were supposed to not do it, and it was too late. It really, like, I couldn't erase the lines. So yeah, let's see if I can zoom in the eye. I really like how the eye came out in this picture. Can zoom in. I really like how the eye came out of this picture. To me, it really came out really nice. It would look better if I could zoom in more, but it looked a lot better than it is. So yeah. Let me zoom out. Let's zoom over this camera. Let's see the recording. Okay. So this is the charcoal. This is the charcoal drawing of a donut. Oopsie, donut. Alright. Let me zoom out again. Okay. So stop doing this. This is another charcoal project. This was done in class, and so this was done in class. Gotta stop. You gotta be kidding. So this was done in class, and also done some with like this. I finished most of it in class. I really like how it came because, you know, I said I'm not really that good at charcoal. And shoot, the glasses. Yeah, so actually, to explain how I did this, it's gonna be kind of weird how I explain it. Actually did the reverse process of drawing and shading, meaning I you know, outline a shape of the donut, but I color everything in black. And then what I done, I will erase charcoal off little by little, which made it become like this. Yeah, so instead of putting charcoal, I took out charcoal by erasing and made a volume drawing out of this, which this actually is like the project after this is actually I've done this before this one, so I really like how this one came and I was really happy with it. Sorry if I can't really pull that part out. So this is another charcoal drawing. This is before that one. I just did not put the order right. So like I said, this one's like how I learned how to do the reverse process of taking out charcoal. We did everything black, but we erased the charcoal off to make a drawing. So this is my first attempt of, you know, erasing, and I liked how I did instead of put in and then try to erase, put it in and then, you know, put more to make it better. So this is the first attempt. I really like how the bottle came out, if you can see right here. I personally like how the bottle came out really nice. So yeah, I got a lot better with charcoal. So this drawing is a cross-hatch drawing, volume at the same time. So we did this in pen, so we couldn't erase. So we did this in pen. It was a cross-hatch drawing, so it's like, you know, line, hatch. It wasn't, you know, shading. It was like cross-hatching, shade, volume. So when it's dark in some places, we would put more cross-hatch than the rest. So I like how this came out. And if you could see in the middle one, there's a reflection. Not that great, but it's kind of hard, especially how I'm new at this. At this topic, cross-hatching. So you can see the reflection right there. It's supposed to be, you know, the reflection of us drawing in our little benches. Look in the bottle, the reflection. And I like how the teacup came out. I mean teapot. How the teapot came out. It came out really nice. This one right here is not really assignment. It was more like, because we were, oh my god, we were finished up of school already. We were in final weeks, and this is backward, so sorry about that. So, you know, I don't know what he made us do, so he just wanted us to cram in building and stuff like that. So, you know, I took the chance to do something cartoonish, like anime. So, this is how it's supposed to look. So, he wanted us to be like, you know, some object building on each other. So, you know, Mine was supposed to be, supposed to be a cute anime. There was a building there that looked like a cat. Yeah, this is supposed to be a towel. These are leaves right here. This is supposed to be a waterfall, some cloud, a rainbow, with a star coming out with an apple. And it's supposed to be a bowling ball. I don't know how you call it. This is supposed to be a sunset, but a balloon sunset with the rose coming out. Anime girl with a umbrella on her head. And this was supposed to be a cannon with like a Pac-Man virgin coming out, and a mountain with lava coming here with the moon who wants the wherever the star has. So this wasn't really an assignment. It was like it was a very short class because we were getting ready to do our final project, which I personally really like how it came out. I put a lot of work on it. I put 14 hours of drawing on it. So I put 14 hours. I really wanted to get a B. He said because he knows I'm very passionate in drawing. But I have technical issues. I was so close to getting a B. If he told me if I get a B in the final, I would get a B in the class. So I put 14 hours on this work, and I really like how it came out. You gave me a B on it. Sorry. So this is my final project of the class. Yeah. So this is my final project of the class. It took me 14 hours to complete it, and I really like how it came out with a lot of volume, and it's done in graphite pencil, so it took a long time. My favorite what came out was the rose. I really like how the reflection came out more than the rose itself. How it looks so realistic. And I really like how it came out, that part, because you see it coming out. The flower, it's nice. Yeah, I did background cross hatching because I want to make the flower pop out, and he wanted us to do a background. And there was a still life drawing, so it's the stuff that I had a lemon. If you see this little drawing right here, it's a Hello Kitty key change. If you can see it, and there was a lamp on top, so there was volume. There's a lemon, a string in the background, and I done it right here actually. And then I made up the background. Did not want to redraw what I draw there of the pictures, so I just made a background and emphasized the wood and the plant. So yeah, so this was my final project. An overall class. So I feel like this class really helped me improve a lot in areas that I hated, like in perspective, volume, and preciseness. And I really like this drawing. I'm gonna keep it for a while because I'm so happy how it came out. So yeah, so this is all the drawing the assignment that I had to work on for the last 5 months. Oh my god, this class was like challenging, but I really like it. I was never bored, but he do an assignment. And sometimes some of the assignment I would do like the day before I do, so I had to work at least 2 hours to like 5 hours on each drawing. So it was very time consuming, and I had other school work to do, so it was very hard to get other drawing done in back then. So yeah. So yeah, these are all my art drawing assignments. I hope you like them. And yeah, so I will be making more videos later on. And I have a lot of things, just ideas that I want to do, but I haven't done them because I'm not used to having so much time of drawing now. Like, I have no school, so that was kept me from drawing was school. So yeah, so hope you liked it, and see you on my next video, which will be soon. Bye.